Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 6. We are in Rentar Keep, about maybe halfway through. We just finished a major encounter, not particularly difficult in the end, despite looking pretty nasty at first. Like, we were caught in the middle of a very large group of enemies, but thankfully they weren't all that bad, so it was mostly just pretty time-consuming. Okay, got another one of these devices. We saw something, yeah, right here. I wonder if that's ultimately going to be some sort of quick exit out of here. Hello there, abandoned sentinels, huh? Okay. Well, I guess we got our next encounter right there. They have a surprisingly small aggro range, but they did notice us in the end. Maybe approach them from... Okay, please stand... Oh, no, yes, there, okay. Approach them like so, so all three of them will get slowed down by him if they try to leave. That was a pretty good hit. Okay, actually 2 hits, I suppose. Even though I only saw 1 damage number, but yeah. That was pretty good. I guess you can actually debuff this first guy here. This guy in the front. You know what? Why don't you go ahead and use Shield Breaker on the third guy? Right, your shot's also weakened, so... Wait, I guess the middle one is not weakened, right? This one should be. The last one is. That did not work. Or is it? Or did it? Is it? Did it? No. Okay, I guess that's not guaranteed. That's fine, though. Fire? Yeah, okay. That works. Okay. Did not expect a ton of magical attacks, although they also just punch us, I suppose. Okay, well, that's one of them down. Xanos has taken a bit of a beating here. 2 of us have acid debuffs. Ayali has a lightning debuff. So I guess we're gonna do one of these. And not affect Xanos with it. That sucks a little bit. I think he should probably be fine, but this might be getting a little bit closer than I would like. Maybe I can draw their attention away from him. Okay, if we could parry, that also helps. Okay, it was only attack once, actually. It's all good. That was not a great hit. I guess this is probably the guy from the back who did not get weakened. That was a decent hit, though. Okay, we're gonna want to heal you for sure. Did not get hasted. How about lightning? And before they're immune. They're not. Okay, good. Terror? Okay, did not work. I don't know if that was terror. It looked like it. I was not looking at the message log like so many times. Oh. Okay. Let's cure all that acid, and we're good. Oh, they actually dropped gemstones. Nice. And fine steel, even. Right, I guess we want... Wait. We want these in her inventory. Yeah. The fact that character number 1 is no longer my primary loot carrier is a bit annoying, but it's okay. This should be the main chamber, right? Yep, Rentarino's chamber for sure. We did see some kind of boss enemy standing there. I guess we'll be entering these rooms if we ever enter them sometime later. sometime after whatever encounter is coming up here. I was just looking for buttons, which should still be visible, but I didn't see any buttons, so... Ah, yes. Douglas Earno, hostile, quite a bit of health. Not a huge amount, though. Not sure what's up with these things. This definitely gives me very distinct gimmick battle vibes here. We'll see. I guess I'm gonna... I guess I'm gonna go with Ward of Steel. Just, you know... just in case. When you step into the magical circle... Oh, maybe I should have tried not stepping into the magical circle. The voice returns. Though it doesn't come from any particular direction, you are sure that it is coming from the Vonatai in the other circle. He says, I am Dagas Irno. I waited for you to come. Once the weak ones above knew I desired one of your kind, I knew it was only time until... It was only time until you were brought and thrown down. Now you are here. Now the summoning can commence. Now she will return. Aha, okay, that kind of thing. Yeah, again, maybe we should have tried just not stepping into the circle. Alright, you got me here, now what? I mean, it seems relatively obvious. Can we just cancel this conversation? Of course not. I would really like to just reload and try to walk around the circle and see what the game does. Because that should be absolutely possible. But, let's see. If we play along here, what's gonna happen? Where are you from? Just making small talk here. I am from Egli, city of wizards. A pitiful place. A place that forgot how to be proud, to defend what is theirs. I knew Claudica there once. Is she still above? Her weakness stinks to me. Okay. You waited for me? You, or one like you. You all look the same. You all are the same. It is only your presence that will awaken. Only your presence that will awaken. Okay. Alright. You got me here. Now what? Now your presence is in this holy place will bring back mighty Rentar Irno. Now she will sense you and be brought back. His voice is breaking up in your mind. You can clearly sense his disordered thoughts, his madness. Yes, come back to us. Come back and lead. I bring them to you. They are in your place. Do not suffer the intruder to live. There is a brief, expectant pause. Not surprisingly, nothing happens. Yeah, I mean, Rentar Irno was already transformed herself into a crystal soul. And that one was shattered, so it should be just completely, well, broken, and she should be completely dead, even for a Vonatai. So, you know, I don't have to stand still for this. Exactly. I hate to break it to you, but Rentar Irno is nothing but a pile of rocks now. I mean, obviously something is still gonna happen, right? Dagas Irno lets out a long screech, a deafening sound inside your head. You take a step back. You hear this, great leader? You hear this blasphemy? Do not leave me like this. Please return to us. Nothing happens. That was fun. Now what? No, I can feel her spirit here. Why is she not returning? Why will she not strike you down? I thought... No, I see my mistake. She will come back, but we need to do more to pull her, to get her attention. With noise, with magic, with joyous violence and justice. Yes, that is the way. This is the way. I mean, yeah, joyous violence and justice, sure. That often works. Let's give it a try. You want to attack me, you nutcase? Go ahead. Yes, I will draw her to the circle. Do not move from it, or your kind will suffer greatly. Now let the ritual commence. Dagas Irno doesn't move, but glowing orbs start to appear next to him. Fiery constructs created to destroy you. Why would we not move? That seems very silly. Okay, Radiant Sphere ×2 and this guy. Oh, the game did kind of forget to mention this random Vonavoy that just appeared here. Further complicating things. Okay, seriously though. A couple of things. First of all, I guess he didn't summon those spheres immediately, so if I had entered combat rather than taking a few steps, Maybe we could have made it to him and gotten a few attacks in, perhaps, before he even ever summoned these. Could have gotten away from this thing before, I don't know, something. I wonder if we move the entire party over here in time, maybe this thing is not even going to see us, or at least not immediately, and we might get a chance to, you know, deal some more damage to the boss before we have to deal with any of the ants. So that's a thing I could try, but yeah, mostly I'm just curious. What happens if I just walk around this thing? So... oh, I mean, we're not standing in the circle, like, at all. Okay, if we just wait, nothing happens. Lagos Irno goes on for a while, calling Renta Irno, cajoling Renta Irno, taunting you with your impending doom, occasionally letting out an ominous cackle. Nothing happens. That sounds interesting. I'll be going now. No, do not move from the circle. Yeah. Or my kind will suffer greatly. Oh, and okay, it's apparently random where the Vanavoy appears. Good to know. Also, of course, this time I was too far away from the boss for my previous plan to actually work, so much for that. So, one final time, blah blah blah, and just pick random options. Obviously the outcome is the same. Oh, okay. And as soon as combat begins, the Vanavoy appears, and one of the spheres does as well. Alright. I should probably deal with those, but I also... oh, well, that's a bit unfortunate. Sure, you can stand there. We kind of have to deal with this thing. It's not like we can crowd control it or anything. So, I don't know. Can the boss even be hurt? No. Unless he's just very resistant to physical, which would suck in its own right. I guess we probably have to defeat the spheres before he becomes vulnerable. I mean, there is this very obvious magical effect going on around him, so... what do we do? Fiery sphere, huh? So, presumably fire is not going to do much? Okay, lightning doesn't do much. When you step away from the circle, everything gets very quiet. Lagos Irno becomes dormant again. His shades disappear. Wait, what? His shield remains as before. Oh, I didn't know that he had a shield. The game didn't mention that, did it? You feel from him a strange sense of disappointment. His ritual has been disrupted, but he is still here, still powerful and dangerous. If Avernum is to be free from the risk he presents, he will have to be fought as on his terms. Oh, okay. I wasn't aware of that. I mean... okay, so I guess one person has to be standing inside the circle at all times? Surely he does not expect literally the entire party to just remain there for the entirety of the fight. Completely removing my my warriors from the equation, basically. That doesn't seem right. What? Okay, let's just start over. Getting annoyed again. Surely it's not actually gonna be that bad, but come on. Yeah, whatever. Fine, bring her here, we'll destroy her again. Your arrogance will be punished. Your kind defeated Renta Irno before, yes. When she returns, her strength doubled. You will regret your arrogance. Come, Renta Irno, come. Okay. Oh, okay. You let us approach this far this time around. I mean, he does appear to have this shield on him, though. I guess that's supposed to be that way? Anyway, let's... I guess while we definitely cannot hurt him... Ooh, nice one. Let's go ahead and deal with these spheres. Okay, not bad. We do know that lightning doesn't work against him. But how about... smite? Okay, completely immune to smite. Gotcha. How about... I'm getting a feeling like maybe any kind of magical damage is not going to work out here, but... And I'm Hitting all the wrong buttons. Yep, okay. That's not the way. What? No freaking way, dude. There are two of us still in the circle. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. So you literally want all of us to remain inside the circle. I'm assuming inside this square here. Yeah, well, I guess we're not going to be doing anything then. We're just going to stand here and wait for things to happen. Which is honestly a bit annoying. I mean, I guess the spheres at the Vonnevoy are going to come to us. And we'll destroy those, and eventually his power is going to diminish, and his shield is going to flicker, and then we can finally kill him. Okay, it's fine. Go for a mighty repel spirit against this thing. I suppose it doesn't hurt to just slow everyone. Okay. Did the sphere... Oh, interesting. Wait, both spheres feel incredibly sluggish, which means that they technically both lost their turn, but this one still moved. Huh. Okay, not sure exactly what's going on there, but... That's fine, Vonnevoy dealt with. At least he's not complaining now, so I guess we can really stand anywhere inside this square. If we so desire. Oh, wait, fire actually works against these things? Weren't they literally described as fiery spheres? And fire is the only magic that actually does anything against them? Oh, game. Okay, they... I suppose I didn't really want them to be slowed. I mean, I did, but... I kind of prefer for them to actually come into range first, and then stop moving forever. I guess we're killing this thing now? Radiant Sphere is stunned. What? Okay, if you say so. Wrong buttons. Come on, fireball. Oh, nice. That worked. And that sphere actually moved. This Vonnevoy is not moving. Oh, okay, sure, we can do that again. Oh, not quite as powerful, but still pretty good. There we go. Maybe... I was wondering. The first sphere moved exactly onto this tiny magical circle. The second one also did on this other one. Is that just a coincidence? Or can they only move there somehow? Nope, okay, they move specifically there. And then release a Fire Nova, and then maybe they move on to this one? Next? Maybe? Well, we'll just keep playing along, I suppose. Yep. There's the Fire Nova. Alright. You guys cannot do anything. I mean, I guess we could technically use our ranged weapons, but, you know. Not really much of a point. Okay. Alright. My god. How I love parrying enemies. Which is to say, literally all enemies in the second half of the game. No fire nova yet. Okay. There it is. I mean, I'm not supposed to do anything else, right? To attack the boss in any kind of way. I honestly have not been paying attention to whether any of these alcoves here has spawned more than one Vanavoy, or if it's gonna be one per. I guess we've killed the third one just now. This one is the fourth one that just spawned. So maybe we just have to kill 6 of them before something finally happens. Although, of course, there was no mention of these things, of these alcoves or of the Vanavoy during our little introductory dialogue. So I have no reason to assume that they're in any way important to Douglas's plans, but apparently something happens. Alright, good. Douglas Irno is becoming irritated. Yeah, same. Why can't I not just fight you and get this over with? Why are you not dead yet? Exactly. Increase power. Create more attackers. Create more attackers? Question mark. Crush the Evernight. Rentarino, please come to me. Yeah. Or maybe not. Wrong buttons. Mighty blow. Mighty arrow. Nah, decent. Okay. How? Why do I keep hitting that button every single time now? Okay, let's try this again. Yep. And now your turn. Oh, look at that. You actually weakened and cursed the Vanavoy. Incredible. Repel that spirit. Fire that ball. I guess you can fire that ball as well. Ouch. Okay. I guess you can fire both balls at once. And now we wait again. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure if we've seen one from that particular niche before. I want to say yes, but I've honestly just lost track. You know what? Yeah, you can finish that thing off. Do we need any more buffs? Cloak of Blades has run out, but obviously we have very little use for that. Well, relatively little anyway, for most of the fight. Okay, sure, you can... I should not be getting too lazy and at least use my abilities occasionally. As in, whenever I can. Ooh, nice one. You sense from Douglas Irno for the first time a sense of despair and defeat. No! Why am I still here? Why am I still here? Why must I fight alone? Mighty Rentai Irno, do you not see what is happening? We need you! No, I know. I understand now. You require more sacrifice, more courage. You will not let your servant die alone. You will not leave me alone. Come, Great One, see what I do for you. And Douglas Irno drops his shield. He steps forward, slightly unsteady, but still in command of his powers. And he actually speaks. Yes, I will duel you. Come, outsider, my death or yours. Well, Yes, one of us is gonna die for sure. The shield has been dropped. Does that mean that I am now also free to leave the circle, or is that gonna screw everything up? I'm kind of afraid to try. But we'll be dealing with the Vonnevoy first anyway, so I guess we'll see if he moves to us, or if he's just gonna stand there and cast spells or something. I'm also assuming that he's actually gonna continue summoning more of these spheres. Actually, you know what? Let's just finish off this thing. Okay. Inconclusive. In that case, do that. Well, he does take damage. So far, so good. Okay, I'm gonna give him one more turn to see if now that he's cast some sort of buff on himself and tried using some sort of range attack. Well, really, more like a melee magic attack. Stupidly, because he was not standing anywhere near any of us. But yeah, I'm gonna give him one more turn to see if he'll actually move to us. If he doesn't, I'll just run over, because obviously at that point it's gonna get a little it's getting a little bit silly. So we'll just stand here, shoot this thing from afar. No, he's just standing there and casting spells. Oh well, I mean, this better not screw us over, because that would be extremely lame. Thankfully, he wasn't terrifying anyone. Yeah, you know what? Obviously, we must be allowed to leave the circle now. Oh, that thing is gonna fire, isn't it? Ah, so close. We could finish it off, or we could free Hog's mind. We're gonna be fine, I'm sure. We're gonna do this. Did not get hasted, of course. Oh, hey! He actually moves! What? Okay, you can move there. Help your friends with that sphere. We got more Vonnevoys still. Okay, interesting. I somehow expected those to stop spawning now, but I guess not. That's fine, though. Oh, you got slowed down. That's okay. We will weaken you. Okay, you summon more things. You slow us down. That's okay. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and haste us just in case. And you're gonna finally start dealing some damage. Not the most amazing damage, I must say, but it's okay. Come on, mighty blow. Series of mighty blows. Eh. I mean, you're not a ghost, right? So I guess Repel Spirit is not gonna work against Dagas. But this thing here? Yeah, obviously. Okay, he summons more zombies. And I guess we really want Ward of Elements here. Ouch. You're not dealing amazing damage to the boss, I must say. We're still gonna keep doing it, though. Divine Restoration and no haste. Oh well. And there's the next Fire Nova. I guess it's good that I healed. Okay, not bad. I could definitely use a couple more haste procs, though. Just saying, game. You've been a little bit stingy. Well, there was one, I suppose. Is he gonna use a Fire Nova again, or do I actually get a chance to? I think we might be fine if I do this. Okay, and yeah, I'm gonna go for the slightly cheaper mass healing here. Top everyone off there, Nova, but yeah, we're definitely taking a lot less damage now, so that's working out pretty much. Can we get? Oh yeah, we can literally get everyone here. I guess slowly whittle down the spawner boy. And there's the next one. Of course, ideally I would have Hawk standing on this side of things, but that's not really happening. So, it's what it is. And we got the boss halfway down, so we're getting there. I'm gonna weaken him again, just in case. Maybe he wasn't actually fully weakened before, if he cast some sort of shield on him. On himself. I might even try it again, because that was, again, not a lot of damage just now. I'll try the Mighty Blow, though, and see. Yeah, no, that still feels pretty weak. Tempted to have you help out with some damage here, but I guess I should probably make sure that everyone's topped off, first and foremost. Got the second Vanavoy about to attack Hawk, probably. Yeah, no haste for you. Okay, Ayali has been terrified. That's annoying. Okay, we somehow did not actually hit this enemy this time. I guess I must have targeted some other tile, even though it looked the same to me. She should not really be able to run anywhere. Well, she's probably gonna try running out of here. It's gonna be a little bit annoying, but not too bad. Yeah, we're definitely dealing reduced damage here. Okay, I'm gonna have to carefully move you around. That should be in line of sight, right? Just want to make sure. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and now Xaz is terrified. Well, isn't that lovely? Okay, that hit everyone. Xaz is gonna run. Yep, sure enough. Guess I can get you back into position here. So I will. Oh, that was not worth it. Well, I guess I have to do this again. Oh, and I get to, I suppose, use Divine Restoration. There were a bunch of debuffs going on. Okay. And again, how did we miss the Vanavoy? I swear I'm targeting I'm placing the circle the exact same time every time. Now we need to kill her. Her? Him. Whatever. Oh my god. Please. Wait, actually... No. It's okay, I'm gonna heal. No haste. Okay. Alright, that was decent damage, I suppose, all things considered. I kinda need to heal Hog still. Okay. Cast slow twice and it still didn't slow us. I like to see that. Alright. You must be getting pretty low at this point. pretty low, but with how little damage we deal, and how often we just don't deal any damage at all. Oh dear. Okay. 84, huh? Is there a chance that we might just finish you off? Actually, yeah, if she deals any damage at all now, the next fire rain, the spell whose name I can never remember for some reason, should finish him off. Health is looking fine right now, so we're actually going to, you know what, why don't we go ahead and use our own Divine Fire. That was easy enough to remember. I don't know why the other one isn't. It's Fire Blast, okay. Of course it is. Wait, so you're down to 13, yeah, okay, so basically whatever I hit you with now is gonna kill you, there you go. Oh, finally. Dagger's Inner collapses, mortally wounded. His glassy eyes stare up at the ceiling. You hear him speak, his voice weak and choked. Yes, I see you. You have come. I knew you would not let me die alone. You have... Thank you. Thank you. And he dies. That was kind of pathetic. The cultists are gone. The strange feeling of haunting persists, but that is all it is, a haunting. Rentairno, Scourge of Avernum, is truly gone forever. Yeah, I guess so. Or, I mean, if there were still any part of her spirit left and actually lingering here, I guess it would have probably answered those desperate calls, right? Out of pure annoyance, if nothing else, just to make him shut up. Your mission is a success. The Vonatai will be pleased. Well, we still have to deal with a little bit here. Take out that zombie, I suppose. Yeah, you can help with that. You can also help with that, actually. Just wait there. Not really sure why. At this point, obviously, we're home free. Come on, a mighty repel spirit to finish this fight. Yes, not bad. Okay, and he drops a venomous blade. Oozing blade. 12 to 36 damage. I didn't think that was particularly great damage-wise, but honestly, that is actually pretty good. Acid resistance, not terrible. I guess we don't really need the hit chance. Okay, so this has the Jinx Blade effect, which automatically weakens enemies. No, curses? Weakens? Whichever one is the one that reduces attack power. I guess I'll be replacing the Flaming Sword. This is a one-handed weapon, right? Surely. There are no two-handed swords. No. Okay, and I'm actually gonna put that in the offhand, I suppose. Now, right, this deals, despite its special weapon type, it deals physical damage. This, I'm assuming, just deals acid damage, and presumably applies an acid effect. So it might make sense to technically keep the Flaming Sword for enemies that are weak to fire, but resistant to physical or acid, or the physical Radiant Shortblade for anything that's just outright resistant to all kinds of elemental or, you know, non-physical damage. And then we have the Demon Slayer. I mean, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna hold on to these extra swords. Of course, knowing me, there's a very decent chance that I'm not going to switch weapons for at least half the encounters where it would make sense. But maybe I'll think of it occasionally, and at least I have the options now. It's not like I need the money desperately right now from selling these. So, might as well. Okay. Of course, I also don't know if one of these other weapons perhaps technically scales much better with my passive skills, and thus would deal more damage than this, but you know, since I only have the damage numbers that the game gives me here to go off, if I'm not willing to do any extensive testing, which I don't, then yeah, that's all I can. That's all I got to base my decisions on. Alright, anyway, that might be a minor upgrade, so that's nice. At least we got something out of this. Right, everyone's doing fine. We'll save that, of course. And we have some more things to collect. I thought I saw some sort of lootable object, but I guess not. Yeah, no, I guess when I first entered the room I wondered if these things were those kinds of crystal containers, but they're actually... I guess they're all covered up by the wall, so you can't see the full graphic for these things, but I guess they're just tiny versions of those weird roundish crystal structures with a little pedestal thing underneath. Like, I guess the Crystal Souls use that graphic. And also some volatile communication devices. Anyway, so there's clearly more to this floor, right? Plus more areas, northern areas of the upper level. But I guess we just cannot enter large parts of the ruined fortress, because it is just that, a ruin. We definitely cannot just go through there. Or is something going to happen on the way out? The calderas happily are actually inactive. So that's nice. We did find a secret room there, that's right. That's where we came in. I mean, this doesn't do anything, right? No. It would be nice if it just teleported us to that other structure, but no such luck. No buttons here, no nothing. Alright. Hey there. The cultists have been destroyed. Claudicatel nods. The Valentine warriors behind you raise their hands in an odd victory salute. It is a strangely subdued celebration, over in seconds. She says, "Then I will go. I can regain my old mission, and I thank you. The other warriors will remain to scare off those who take this fort. I am grateful, and I hope I can aid your people. Thank you." Okay. When will you be going? Very soon. Alright. You would help Avernum, huh? Okay, we're still not free to take anything here, but I guess that's okay. Yeah. Well, it seems like everything else is simply not accessible. At least I haven't seen any actual, like, interactable objects on the other side of, you know, piles of rubble. So I guess those parts of the map are actually just empty and unused. Hey, we made it back safely. Well, I suppose we did make it back safely before, didn't we? Okay. The Valentine cultists have been defeated. Kianira nods. Her mouth twists in what could only be a smile. Yes, yes, our mission is done. Now we must face a dreadful future. with many decisions. Return to your castle. Tell them that the work is done, and they have earned the gratitude of the Vanatai. When we can send word back to Olgai, something will be done. Something will be done, huh? Something good, I hope. She has a warrior fetch you a baton and a glittering crystal. Yes, focusing crystal and rod of alacrity. Thanks, I guess. And take these tokens. They express our gratitude greatly. I and the Vanatai, thank you. Right, yeah, about this other thing? The shards of the Vanatai communication device? Yes, there's a reason we were drawn to these tunnels out of all available to us, I see. The Vanatai were here once. Some of their power was here. It called to us. Then we arrived, only to find that there were traps too. Of course, we sealed the chamber below, the trap chamber. If you wish to take the risk of removing the traps for us? Well, more like for us, because we want what's down there. You are welcome to anything there you find. Then, when you are gone, we can use the space. Use the space. Not that you actually need more space, because you're not planning to, like, build an actual colony here, like, right? Of course not. But you never know. You might need storage space or, you know, whatever. Right. I will have the gate open for you. Okay. I guess it doesn't matter where we go down? Don't remember exactly. We're probably gonna be fine, right? Probably. Oh, this was the gate that was closed. Okay. Right. Well then. We already know that there are pylons there. There's also apparently a river of lava, which is always nice. Always a nice touch. We'll save here. Ah, yes. Crystal pylon. Almost 1,000 health. Yikes. And that's gonna shoot us from across the lava flow for sure. At least there's only one for now. Or, okay. Maybe it's not gonna attack us from that far away. Maybe it will. This chamber is oppressively hot and humid. There is a lot of rubble shaken loose from the ceiling by cave quakes. The Vanatai haven't spent much time here. They just sealed it up and stayed away. You can soon see why. There is old magic in the eastern half of the cave. Abandoned, dangerous magic. Some sort of trap left for anyone careless enough to blunder into it. There are 4 crystal pylons, about your height, arranged in a ring around a magic circle. 4 pylons arranged in a ring. More like a square, right? But okay. The circle is empty, but the pylons are still quite active. They glow with a dangerous, fiery light. Okay, they seem to have a limited range. That's nice, at least. Okay. Well, obviously, we're gonna have to destroy them somehow. I'm assuming magical damage here. Hopefully they'll respond well to physical attacks. Oh. Okay. Surprised they didn't attack us first. Well, we'll see how this goes. Try to weaken it. Takes no damage. Okay, so much for that. This is gonna be another gimmick fight. Huh. Okay, one of her damage types is dealing some damage to it. Well then, let's just experiment, I guess. Cold? Nope. Fire? Nope. Lightning? I mean, these things also don't do anything, so I guess we're probably expected to step into the circle there. And then they're all gonna become active and do something. Presumably. Yeah, this is clearly not doing it. I'll reload. Just so we haven't wasted... okay. Just so we don't waste any of those buffs. When you enter the ring of pylons, they pulse with light, 3 times in unison. A shade appears in the circle in the middle. With each flash of light, it becomes more substantial. The shade begins to speak. At least the sound comes from the spectral shape. Its mouth doesn't move. It says, "You have entered. Defend. You must prove. The circle. You have entered." It doesn't say anything else. Strange. The years of neglect seem to have allowed the spells here to decay. It doesn't make them any less dangerous. Well, who knows? Maybe it was way more dangerous back in the past, when it was still at full capacity. One of the pylons is now surrounded by gentle motes of blue light. Another is surrounded by angry hot sparks of flame. Okay. But, I mean, there's also the Wraith Shade. I guess this one is the one surrounded by angry sparks? What's that mean? It probably means that we cannot destroy these things at all. We'll just have to endure whatever they throw at us while we kill the Wraith, and hopefully defeating that thing is going to end this encounter and either destroy or deactivate these pylons. Or not. Okay, so that thing does not take any damage right now. Okay. In that case, never mind. So the blue one can be attacked. That's good to know, and it takes a lot of damage, actually. I'm assuming this one... Yeah, this one does not. So maybe the blue one, whichever one is blue currently, can be attacked, and the red one is going to start attacking in turn? That's my working theory for now. I guess once again, we can do this. Not sure if it does anything, but it might. Okay. The red pylon either skipped his turn, or its turn, or maybe wasn't able to do anything. As in, get slowed, perhaps? Oh. Okay. Okay, I tried physical damage against that thing. That didn't do anything. How about... Yeah, no. That's not it. How about you? Nope? Yeah, you still can't be attacked. That's... I guess we already tried physical attacks against this, or a physical attack against this one, so I have no real reason to assume that it's gonna work now. Yeah, these things are... I don't know, there's something going on with those, or rather nothing going on with those right now. Clearly we cannot destroy that. Because we hadn't tried magic yet. Ah, okay, we just had to wait. What felt like more than one turn? A wave of flame shoots out of the pylon wreathed in sparks. When all four pylons flash... Then all four pylons flash brightly. Yeah, we're almost dead. That's not great. Moments later, when the light fades, the blue and red modes of light have moved. So why... What? I guess we needed to move away from the one with the red modes. But what about the blue ones then? It doesn't seem like damaging the first one that was blue did anything because, well, obviously we weren't able to actually destroy it, and it has now completely healed back to full. Meanwhile, we cannot do anything to the other pylons, to the inactive pylons, or to the boss. Do we just have to endure this thing, this cycle for some time again? And here I was thinking that maybe, like, about 15 minutes was gonna be enough for this side quest. I never learn, apparently. Okay, well, obviously, this attempt is failed, so... We'll try that again, and I guess not bother fighting anything. Try to stay away from the red one. and just, I don't know, sit there and wait for something interesting to happen. Yeah, and I'll do that off camera, and, you know, if something new happens, when something new happens, I'll let you know. Okay, so after the third explosion, not the fourth one, we get this message. The magical trap, unstable after many years of neglect, has taken too much damage. The pylons begin to crumble. I hope they just crumble outright. But we'll see. The shade in the center begins to stumble around, no longer controlled by the crystals that surround it. It begins to fall apart too. That doesn't stop it from continuing to try to kill you. Right. Okay. Oh, okay. Those things are indeed falling apart now. That's nice. Oh, they're also suddenly way weaker than before. Now I'm a little bit afraid that they're just gonna explode or something. But we'll see, I guess. I guess we'll see right now. Nope, they can just be destroyed. Or presumably they're just gonna disintegrate automatically next turn. I'm not sure if I should try to finish them off manually. But I guess I won't. Okay, yeah, Hawk is terrified. We definitely need to fix that real quick. I had tried casting acid on the boss, on the shade, before, but it was completely immune. I don't know that if the debuff stuck at all. Okay. Oh, wait, the pylons healed back up again? And then took damage again? Okay, so I guess I... But honestly, I also don't know if they're actually doing anything. I guess I'll maybe play it safe and take them out anyway, just in case. I guess we're doing okay in terms of health. I don't know, destroying those things feels like the right thing. And so yeah, okay. We got experience for something. But not when the final pylon got destroyed, but when the Wraith started its turn, it seemed like. That's when Lulu leveled up? I don't know. Anyway, right, I just wanted to mention, so yeah, I didn't do anything that we hadn't seen before. I just stayed away from the red ones, and with two adjacent ones, the first two adjacent ones, it turned out that we were standing around the blue one, destroying that or bringing it down to 1 hit point, even though I don't think that actually did anything, but I still did that with all the blue ones whenever I could, just in case. And standing around this one was far enough away from the red one to not take any damage, and so we just continued doing that, basically. And yeah, that was pretty straightforward. Oh, she's terrified. Okay. We're still... Ooh, haste is actually kind of running out here. I guess it's still worth casting it again, even though this encounter should probably be mostly be done. Okay. Come on. Oh yeah, actually, I didn't even think about it, but since Ayali now has a weapon that just automatically applies an acid debuff, right? Yeah. I guess we won't be casting a lot of acid spray anymore. I suppose we still can. I guess some enemies are going to be immune to or resistant to other damage types. And there is still some direct immediate damage component to it. Okay. How do you like fire? Okay, fire is just fine. Even though you use fire yourself. Hey, wow, that was a very solid final hit there. Didn't expect to finish it up there. Your blows have finally sufficiently damaged a lump of hostile ectoplasm. Okay. Oh, was it actually? Yeah, I suppose it's a shade. I guess technically I could have used a Repel Spirit at some point. But I guess Lulu didn't really get a chance to do any attacking at all. Not that we needed it. It was ultimately easy enough to defeat. It crumbles and dissolves. The traps have finally faded. The barriers to the south, which had been sustained by the energy of the pylons, fade away. Awesome. And with that, we have just barely crossed the 1 hour mark. I guess at this point I could continue and just pick up my reward, but we're actually just gonna save that for next time. Ghostly Blade. Yeah, I'm not even gonna look at these things. I'm just gonna end the episode here. Next time we're gonna see, take a look at the spoils of this, and obviously at our main objective here, the crystal shards that we're looking for. And yeah, I guess with that, I am, yeah, and then we'll see. I suppose we're done with our main quest, right? So I guess after that it's back to the castle and back to Levitt and see how much more unstable he has become. And, well, we'll see, I guess. For the time being, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.